They called me poor. Until the helicopter landed. At the family meeting, they laughed. Not the kind of laugh that warms a room. The kind that slices through bone. Let's not pretend she's done anything with her life, Uncle Mark sneered, sipping his vintage scotch like it didn't reek of betrayal. I mean, she still lives in a studio apartment above a laundromat. Cousin Rachel cackled, flipping her bleached hair. They thought I was poor. They were wrong. 3 months earlier, I walked away from my corporate job after discovering my so-called beloved uncle had stolen my tech prototype and sold it under his company's name. He made millions. I was left with crumbs and mockery. But I wasn't broke. I was calculating. I moved into that grimy studio, not because I had to, but because I needed silence. Silence to rebuild, to rewire the AI I had created, to develop the final version of the drone software he didn't know he didn't steal. I called it Ghostwing. Undetectable. Faster than any military-grade tech. Worth billions. I filed the patent in Switzerland, backed by a shadow investor who had a grudge of his own against Uncle Mark. Then I vanished. No posts, no calls, no hints. They assumed I'd failed again. So when my cousin sent a family group text saying, "Mandatory meeting. Grandma's estate to be divided. Come, if you can afford the gas." IRSVP one word. Confirmed. That day I didn't drive. I didn't Uber. I came in a black chopper. Blades slicing the sky, landing right on their precious lawn. I stepped out in full designer. Ghostwing's logo subtly stitched into my heels. Grandma's lawyer met me at the door. He bowed. They gawked. "Miss Blake," he said, handing me a sleek leather folder. "As the rightful patent holder and CEO of Ghostwing Technologies, your company now holds majority shares in Marks & Corp. Your uncle's board voted to replace him. With you." Silence. Utter silence. Rachel dropped her wine. "But she's poor," Uncle Mark shouted, red-faced. "No, Uncle," I smiled. I was patient. The twist? This wasn't about money. It was about what they did to my mother. Their scapegoat. Their burden. The one they pushed out with nothing. Guess who just bought Grandma's estate out from under them? As I turned to leave, I handed Grandma's lawyer one last envelope. Inside, eviction notices. They had 30 days. Let's see how well they handle poor. Revenge doesn't always roar. Sometimes it lands quietly. In a helicopter. If that gave you chills, you're exactly who I'm talking to. Subscribe to my channel for more twisted stories, sweet justice, and power plays that'll leave your jaw on the floor. Because the best stories, they're the ones they never see coming. Hit that button. Stay dangerous.